Hello everybody, Average Gamer here. Welcome to another episode of Supreme Ruler Ultimate as Canada, as we play through an economic campaign. Hey, there's Battle Goat right there. I live here. Battle Goat's right there. So, we're going to play economically as Canada and slowly but surely kind of position ourselves a little better. I'm going to assume we have a transit treaty with the Americans. Yep. My name's Donald Trump. No, it just feels green is allied. Okay, so there's no Warsaw Pact and stuff on the 2017 one. Okay. What if I went really quickly into loyalty? Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, so economically, we're still growing. Our inflation is going to go up because a lot of things we're going to be doing are going to cause our economy to be stimulated to basically get bigger. We're going to be spending a lot of money on stuff. You want, yeah, okay. You know what? I'll do those for now. Cut you back a little bit. So right now our main problem is when it comes to trade, we can't really be a trade power yet, mainly due to the fact that everything we have, it's basically costing more to sell it. So it's one of the few things we have right now. You'll notice nothing has a little thing saying it's better for us to sell. Everything we have costs more. Oh, uranium. Still, oh, there we go. We are officially self-reliant when it comes to metal by a little bit, but we are self-reliant now when it comes to metal, which is good. So we're going to start to export that as well. I'm going to cut it back a little bit. This way we're not going to worry about bringing in or doing bulk sales now. There we go. We're going to try and stay just even there for the next little bit. If I try to stay even for most of this stuff, we'll be selling. Rubber, we're still building, right? Yep. Okay. Well, more ore mines are completed. Okay, so now, how's our power? Power's good for a moment. All right, so oil, or for metal, we are completely self-reliant for metal ore, which is good. And we're selling it, which is good. It's cheaper for us than in the international market, which is even better. So now at a 2% increase, we're making money. We're still only making about 2 million when it comes to some of this stuff. So we're not, sales-wise, we're not in the best of situations. Rubber, yeah, okay. So we're going to look around the world as time progresses and see who... Obviously, the Americans are going to want our oil. So... How are they sitting petroleum-wise? Yeah, the petroleum. I'll give you a massive lump sum of oil here. I'm offering you 11 million and... You know what? 18 million is good. It'll help me pay off some of my bills here. Overall, diplomatic-wise, if you counter-offered with an even cheaper deal, I am not going to be impressed. Pretty much everyone in the world likes us, except for Argentina, apparently, and the Russians. Which, meh, no big deal. Now, the Russians, really? You rejected that offer. Oh, probably because I was offering too much. Too much oil. No big deal. You guys bring in oil, so I'm going to try to trade with countries that don't have access to oil as much as you guys do. So, like, actually, you have a massive surplus. Early in the game, one of the things I don't like is the fact that every country starts with a surplus of materials. And I'm not a fan of it. So at the beginning of the game, a lot of times you're just sitting and working on building up your Supplies. Wood, we're good. Rubber, come on. We're going to go up to 2,400, 2,460 when these are done. Food is good. How is our markup? Yeah, we're still... Even if I max the price out, we're still... Yeah, it sucks. Let's go for a 1% increase there. 1% increase there. Go to 3 now. You know what? 0 is good there. 2 is good there for the moment. I'm going to go up to equal on uranium. Power, I want to stay somewhat neutral. Why did the price just change on its own? No, I'm actually going to turn this off so I don't see it. This should be our synthetic rubber. Perfect. And what's this? Oh, fuck. I built... Yeah, okay, perfect. No, that's good. That's good. That's good. All right, so rubber. We are now exporting rubber, which is good. I'm actually have it at a price that's retarded, so that's no big deal. But things like here, like North Korea wants to buy our rubber. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, sure and sure. Research breakthrough. Commercial multi-core processing. Perfect. So countries are going to probably try to buy our things like rubber off us, which is pretty good. Wood, I'm going to go up a little bit now. You know what? 2% markup. So we're not selling that much. Let's try some bulk sales, shall we? Okay, some people want to buy some more rubber. Okay, yeah, I will sell you guys rubber. Also, in the process, let's pay off another bond. We're still making money pretty good here. I'm going to ignore our deficit and surplus, things like that. Our GDP has got up to 47, which is good. Taxation is fine for the moment. You guys want to buy more rubber? Sure. In the meantime, let's look at the international market. Let's reduce our price down to 2% for military goods, industrial goods. Gonna keep you at least even. Keep you at even. Yeah, keep you at even as well. Try to have a little bit of a markup. Yeah, 2% is good for you. Yeah, 0% is good for you for the moment. Yeah, 1% markup's good there. Let's try just a 1% markup. You're 100%. Agriculture right now is pretty off the hook. You want to sell me rubber? No, thank you. I'll sell you rubber though. Okay. So we're getting there. GDP is going up. We're making more money. Inflation's still going up, obviously, because all the construction we're doing and everything we're doing in regards to trading and modifying things. I can slow down our inflation by increasing our taxes by a little bit, but I want to get more money in, mainly because I want to get our GDP up so I can make more money. So that way I can get to paying off our deficit faster. In the meantime, let's add those 2 more things there. We're using up all 7, and we still have a lot more that we can be doing. I'm gonna build 2 more research centers here near Ottawa. Well, let's build 3. You want to buy rubber? Sure. Who? What is some of these countries down here are probably going to need rubber? You're France. You're not going to need rubber. See, this is what I don't understand. How is it that Dominica has all this? They've got 737,000 barrels of oil available. How? Like, $8.3 million barrels available. 29 million barrels of it. Like, it doesn't make sense how some countries have just like like why the game gives all these countries. Denmark I know is good on, yeah. Ooh. You have a problem with coal. Well, how about this? I'll sell you that much. Why do I see all these English? Oh well. Agriculture, rubber. Ooh, rubber. You're short on rubber. I got rubber. Here, have 572 tons. I know it's not much, but meh. You're not gonna trade with me, okay? Yeah, whatever. Kind of wish the diplomatic trading in this game was a little bit better. No, I don't need metal ore, thank you though. No, we're making money pretty good. Up this just a tiny bit. Go to 300,000. So the plan is to keep episodes for this thing about 15 minutes, and we'll kind of see how things go from there. Spend a lot more on research. Let's max our research out again. Let's see where we're sitting money-wise when it ticks over. No, we're actually sitting pretty good. So trade is slowly coming to our favor, and not by much. When we're trading, we're making money. We're making money for the our surplus / deficit. We're making money. Our expenses are going up all the time. Now you want to buy rubber? Sure. Oh, that went down. That was 52.73. It's going up by $1. Probably because of our inflation, which is now at 6.3%. 6.4%. So going up like a day. Nope. Well, we're almost at 50,000. So we're getting our wow, the Americans have already wow, their inflation must be insane. With how fast that's going up, their inflation must be insane over there, which means they're going to be paying out the ass for other stuff, which means they're basically going to cause themselves to go into a deficit. You look so fucking cocky. And we almost have enough to pay off the next batch of loans again. we look at some stuff here real quick. Now, we don't have the greatest amount of money. But the Americans have $7.9 trillion in debt. They're basically not making enough money to pay off their debt at all. We've got $482 million or $482 billion in debt, which we are, as we talk, paying it off. We're going to pay off another batch in a day or so. There we go. Getting there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 more payments, and we've, whoa, that's a lot of research that we're getting done now. That we threw a bunch of spare money into research. I don't want to issue any more bonds. No, Belgium has signed a peace or a deal. You want to buy timber? Sure. So as you can see, we're already starting to make more money now. Normally, in cases like this, I would throw money at a few things, but in this case, I'm going to increase our social spending a little bit. Oh, whoops. Went the wrong way. Increase our... There we go. Increasing our social spending will help also affect our GDP, which is really good. And actually, how is our supply now? Our supply's already gotten a lot better. But I really want to work on getting it a little bit better than it is. Speaking of, no, we're at 18. Okay, so still playing the economy game, paying off our debt, tweaking things here and there, becoming self-sufficient, building, constructing, playing the market, trying to make money to pay things off so we can kind of get going. Once we have zero debt, once we have the market basically towards us, so basically once we kind of settle things for a little while and our inflation starts to drop, then I can play the markets a little bit better, and at that point we'll be making hand over fist. Fingers crossed that that happens sooner than later. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.